Have you ever heard of emotional intelligence? Do you know what it is and its importance in relationships? Keep watching. Wagwan, me people, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. If you are new here, you're welcome. Kindly subscribe. If you're old here, you are the real G, and that's on period. I want to say a very big thank you to you all for the support. Kindly keep supporting the brand, share my videos, and do all of that for your girl, okay? Thank you very much. May God bless you all. Today, we are talking about emotional intelligence, what it is, and its importance in relationships. Emotional intelligence is very vital in our day-to-day lives, and that is why we are talking about it today. Without wasting my time, as always, let's get right into the video. Emotional intelligence refers to the ability to recognize and understand emotions in oneself and others, and to use this awareness to guide thoughts and behavior. Emotional intelligence helps us to understand people, it helps us to understand ourselves, what we like, everything about ourselves, and understand people to it. It helps us to put ourselves in people's shoes and understand whatever they are going through. It is very vital in our day-to-day lives that we have emotional intelligence because it helps strengthen the bond between us and other people. Let's start with the key components of emotional intelligence, with the first one being self-awareness, which basically means recognizing and understanding one's own emotions. Understanding yourself, identifying your likes, your dislikes, the things you can tolerate, the things you cannot tolerate, your strengths and your weaknesses. The second component is self-regulation, which is managing and controlling one's own emotion. After identifying, recognizing, and understanding your own emotion, you have to be able to manage and control it. The third component is motivation, using emotions to drive motivation and achieve goals. Sometimes when you're emotional, you are down, you're in your low moments, and you don't feel like doing anything, you don't feel like working towards your goals. But with emotional intelligence, you will understand that in those low moments, you have to work hard so that you can achieve your high moments. If you're in the low moments and you are stuck in it and you're not doing anything about it, you're going to get stuck there forever. But if you work hard in your low moments, you're definitely going to be successful. So it's about understanding that in using those emotions to achieve your goals, working hard in your low moments, understanding whatever you were not doing right or the things that were not going on well, and using that drive to achieve your goals. The fourth component is empathy, putting yourself in someone else's shoes. It helps you to recognize and understand other people's emotions. So after understanding your own emotions, you have to understand other people's emotions. This world doesn't revolve around only you. So you have to be able to relate well with others, to understand people, so that in times of need, you know how to react. The fifth and last key component of emotional intelligence I'm going to talk about is social skills. Applying emotional intelligence to interact and communicate effectively with others. Let's move on to importance of emotional intelligence in relationships. I always say that when I talk about relationships, I'm not only talking about romantic relationships, but any kind of relationship, emotional intelligence is applicable. The first thing on my list is effective communication. Emotional intelligence helps individuals communicate effectively, avoiding misunderstandings and conflict. When you're emotionally intelligent, you know how to construct your words, you know how to choose your words right to avoid hurting the other person. The second thing is it helps with conflict resolution. It enables individuals to manage conflict constructively and in a respectful manner. The third importance is empathy and understanding. Emotional intelligence fosters empathy and understanding, helping individuals to connect with each other on a deeper level. When you're empathetic towards people around you and you understand them, it helps to build deep connection with them. The fourth point is trust and intimacy. Emotional intelligence promotes trust and intimacy by creating a safe and vulnerable space for emotional expression. When you're emotionally intelligent, it helps people to be comfortable around you because they know that you know how to handle issues, you know how to listen, when to chip in something, when to keep quiet, and you know what to say at what point. The fifth and last importance of emotional intelligence in relationships I'm going to mention in this video is relationship maintenance. Emotional intelligence helps individuals navigate the ups and downs of relationships, adapting to changing emotional needs and circumstances. It helps you to understand yourselves better, especially in romantic relationships. It helps you to identify what is helping the relationship and what is not helping the relationship. The last subtopic in this video, which I know is what everybody is waiting for, is how to develop emotional intelligence. The first way is self-reflection. Practice self-reflection to develop self-awareness. We've already talked about self-awareness, recognizing and understanding one's own emotions. Culture the attitude of reflecting on yourself from time to time. Sometimes sit yourself down and have a conversation with yourself. Identify your strengths and weaknesses and work on them accordingly. Identify things that are impeding your relationship with other people and work on them. The second thing is emotional labeling. Label and recognize emotions in oneself and others. This has been explained already, so I'm not going to stretch it. The third way is to practice empathy. Engage in activities that promotes empathy, such as active listening. If you don't know what active listening is, kindly go and watch my effective communication video. I'm going to link it in the description box. The fourth way is to practice social skills such as effective communication and conflict resolution. The last thing on my list on how to develop emotional intelligence is to seek feedback. Seek feedback from others to gain new insights and perspectives. You don't know it all. Sometimes you have to seek feedback from others. There's an account adage that says, so sometimes you need people to correct you. You don't know it all. In conclusion, I'm going to say that emotional intelligence is very vital in our day-to-day lives. You can't do without it. If you do without it, people are going to call you, in quotes, foolish. So you have to have emotional intelligence in order to relate well with others. We've come to the end of this video. Kindly share it to other people. It's very important to me. Don't be selfish. Please share it to other people. People need this, but those people may not be in my contact list. So kindly share the video. Kindly subscribe, like, comment, and turn on your post notification. Till we meet again, it's bye-bye.